I think the time has come. I think the time has come, though. Let's go for the Ghostly Dancers. And when this enters, we're going to be able to unlock our ritual chamber for absolutely free. You can kill the Ghostly Dancers. That's completely fine. Unfortunately, they do. I was kind of hoping they would tap out, but that's okay. The Ghostly Dancers is a ghost, so now we get the ritual chamber. We get the demon for absolutely free. How sick is that? Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man and today we've got a juicer for you. So nobody plays Esper anymore. I'm talking like actual Esper control. Let's dive right in and see what we got here. We got the Ghostly Esper. So of course, I wanted to kind of this card, intrigued me from the first time I saw it. So whenever it enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand, or unlock the locked door of the room you control. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you unlock a room, you're going to create a 3/1 white spirit creature token with flying. So obviously, this is not the kind of card that you would just like, you can't just like build, like you can't have 4 of this and then just like build around it. That's just not really the way that this card is going to operate, realistically speaking. So I wanted to build this into like a more control type of shell. Now, as you can kind of see here, this Esper, I have fine-tuned this to the absolute heavens. Like I said, I think we're running 27 lands here. It is definitely a control build, and we gotta pay homage to the lovely Wrath Fiend. So we got the Wrath Fiend sleeves and everything. So, okay, let's go ahead and just dive right in here. Obviously, we want to be running enchantments, right? We want to be running enchantments, and we also want to be running doors. So immediately you'll notice we are running the Unholy Annex and the Ritual Chamber. So obviously, this is kind of like a slightly worse Phyrexian arena, unless you have the demon out. But I think with this is what we kind of want here, because obviously the Ghostly Dancers can just unlock this door. Now I wish there were more rooms. To kind of play with, but this is really the only one that you can really do. There is that other one that's like it's Azorius color, but I don't think it's really that good, to be completely honest with you. But we are going to run this, and then hopefully we can get our demon out for free. That'd be kind of fun. So we are running a lot of enchantments. We do have Nashi Searcher in the Dark. So even though we are kind of a control deck, we do have some sort of like board presence here. It's not just straight up like pass go or draw, just draw go. It's like we do have some sort of like, we got Zur. We also have the Mindskinner. And now I know what you're gonna say, like the Mindskinner in an Esper control deck. Like what is going on here? We do have like outs. So we have a lot of different ways that we can win. Obviously, we do have like Jace. We've got the Mindbreaker here, so that could kind of be something that you could kind of go into. We do have Zur, because we are running enchantments with like the Overlord, the Balemurk. The Unholy Next is an enchantment in and of itself. We've got Temporary Lockdown, etc., etc. And what you'll notice here is actually the Mindskinner. The Mindskinner can't be blocked. Obviously, we're going to prevent that damage and get opponent to mill. So we do have like the mill win condition, but the Zur, enchantment creatures you control have Death Touch, Lifelink, and Hexproof. You don't have to animate a target non-aura enchantment, blah, 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 because if you've got the Mindskinner out and you have Zur out, it just has Hexproof. Like, you don't have to do anything with it. It's just, if they exist at the same time, they just have Hexproof. Congratulations. Your Mindskinner now can't be blocked in and has Hexproof. Pretty cool. And like I said, with the Nashi, you have a legendary or enchantment, but there's a lot of it. Even if you do mill out the Mindbreaker, that's kind of the point of the Nashi. And you also have what? Legendary or enchantment. There's so many. This is a legendary. This is a legendary. This is an enchantment and a legendary. Enchantment. You see what I'm saying? Legendary, enchantment, legendary, etc., etc. So a lot of different things that you can do here. You don't break a whole lot with the Nashi, so hopefully we can just search in the dark. Everything else is pretty much, your classic No More Lies, 3 steps ahead, go for the throat. You do have one Get Lost here. Soul Partition is pretty nice with the Jace. Farsight Ritual and the Beza, so it's pretty much just like every like broken Esper card mixed into one, and it does work very, very well. We do have this crazy mana base here, but the Verges help out a lot. So these Verges, if you notice, we do have both instances of the Esper colors. So we have blue, white, and then blue, black. This really helps out the mana base a lot. So it does kind of like lessen the impact of that nasty 3-color nonsense that you have with Esper. But this is pretty much it. We got Overlord, and then I do prefer the Deadly Cover-Up over Sunfall, just because it really hurts like that specifically, like Traxa. You can get rid of like their win condition and stuff like that. And Sunfall does kind of hurt, because we are running Virtual Persistence, which of course does go well with the Nashi and like the Ghostly Dancers and stuff like that, because it is an enchantment. And with the Virtual Persistence, it actually just is another win condition. Like, we don't have to mill out the opponent. This can just be a win condition in and of itself. So I prefer the Deadly Cover-Up because it kills, and then we can just exile from beyond there. But when you kill stuff, that is a little bit better. We do run and go for the throat and stuff like that. So we do want to kill the opponent's stuff, and Virtual Persistence works a little bit better, in my opinion, than Sunfall in this deck, because we also run stuff that needs to be, So Okay, I think I've kind of blabbed on long enough. You can kind of just see what the main gist of the deck is here. Got Farsight Ritual, Beza, like the Ghostly Dancers. Hopefully we just get Ghostly Dancers to go off for some enchantment fun. And the Unholy Annex is going to be the main thing I want to do. Get that free demon out, and that is going to be pretty fun if we can get that going here. So again, we're going to give a little shout out to the Mana Rocks. As always, the Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members that do help out the channel financially. It does mean a lot to me. Like I said, all the cliches aside, eventually, like I said, I say this every single time, but it is my dream to become a long-term content creator. I am well under the way, and I know that's going to be a long step ahead, and it's going to be, but hopefully, got we're 3 steps ahead, right? I don't even know where I was going with that. Just kind of never mind that. All in one take. I'm a little bit out of breath, and we need some more coffee, so I will be refilling that after this. But do just keep in mind, until we get to there, just keep in mind, I'm going to continue faking it till I make it, and only you can help protect the Aether. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Show Flowman, hello. All right, I think we'll keep this. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a Shaman, a Pokemon Shaman. Don't know why. Just the vibes match. I don't know, but let's go and set up for our normal lies here. A Beza. I don't hate Beza, but like I'm gonna say no for now. Definitely don't hate Beza, but if we're playing against red or something, I think I'd want more like some more hard removal. But for now, we got 2 normalized. This card, when this card was first released, I thought this card was insane, and guess what? I was pretty correct, because it is insane. Controller pays 3. This is just like a Azorius that controls like Wet Dream, honestly. So I could just set up the Unholy Annex. Man, there's a lot of different things we could do here. Let's just be chill about it. Get Lost, sure. If we're playing against black, they've got a lot of creatures, so Get Lost seems relevant. Don't want to see or stare down a Preacher. Unstoppable Slasher is also pretty annoying, so we'll go ahead and do that. Game? Are you okay? Hey, okay. That was weird. A little bit of lag on the game. That's okay. So, I mean, do we just go in for you? I think we might want to hardcast this in a different world, so I'm actually just going to set up the room here. So, alright, baby. Unholy Annex, let's see if we can get, and there we go. We got our land. We could hardcast the Overlord of the Floodpits if we want to. 2 removal spells. I do want to be very meticulous about how we do this, because I only have 1 white source here, so... And I have absolutely no unearthly idea. Look at this. Auto Tapper, what are you doing? You're so... Oh my god, Auto Tapper's crazy. So, let's go ahead and do this, whatever. And I'm going to impend this. Yeah, we're just going to impend this so that I can go for the Get Lost, or Soul Partition, or something like that, so... discard a card. We get the Ghostly Dancers now. I think it's going to have to be a tap land, honestly, though. Yep. Verge. And then, do we want to Soul Partition? Do we want to Get Lost, or do we want to Soul Partition this? I think we'll just Soul Partition it. But we can actually just wait. So we're not playing against, like, you know... It's just mono black, right? We can wait. We can wait. Draw a card, blah, blah. If we were playing against Dimir, I'd be really nervous about a counter spell, but I don't think we really care that much. I don't think they can really have any sort of meaningful interaction here, so... I'm almost even thinking about taking this. Alright, you win. We'll just get lost you. Let's say, because if they drop like an Aclazotz or something, I don't think, a lot of times they actually don't even run Aclazotz, but I don't really like giving them the map tokens either, but fortunately, we don't have to worry about that, so. Alright, so what's the nicest thing we can do here is go for Ghostly Dancers, and then we get the Ritual Chamber. I mean, it's pretty sweet. How sweet is it, though? I think we'll just do this. Let's just chill. I mean, I could do that. That is a really fun move. Elspeth Smite. I guess I'll keep it. They do have the Unstoppable Slasher, so I guess we'll do that, and I'm going to actually just hold up the Soul Partition here. I know it's kind of boring. God, because we could drop down the Ghostly Dance. Maybe we should have just done that, huh? No. We committed to the Soul Partition. Like I said, we're control. We're a control deck. Slow and steady wins the race. Get our Elspeth Smite. So we got a Smite and a Soul Partition, even though we don't have enough white to even cast them both, which is kind of gross. I don't think there's any reason to get too crazy. I don't like this map token. This map token is definitely pretty annoying, so I'm not going to go for Soul Partition on your little fish. Take your lands, my friend. Okay. Sure. Lost Cavern of Ixalan Bat. They get rid of it. Wow. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of annoying to me, so. I'll probably just take this. I guess we could smite. Well, you know, we could smite it, right? I guess they just Fountain Port, but then they tap out for that. I'm going to do it. I know they have whatever. I'm going to do it. You got Unstoppable Slasher. I still have a few different ways that we can kind of deal with you, so. I think the time has come. I think the time has come, though. Let's go for the Ghostly Dancers. The Ghostly Dancers, and when this enters, we're going to be able to unlock our Ritual Chamber for absolutely free. You gotta love it. Ghostly Dancers, my friend. Let's go. You can kill the Ghostly Dancers. That's completely fine. Unfortunately, they do. I was kind of hoping they would tap out, but that's okay. The Ghostly Dancers is a ghost, so now we get the Ritual Chamber. We get the Demon for absolutely free. How sick is that? All right, so still don't have a... I guess we could have held up a Soul Partition here. Wow, no! That is so unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, whatever. So now I gotta be a little bit careful about this. We could Soul Partition our own Ritual Chamber. Do you have the Overlord of the Floodpits? And speaking of Flood, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little floody, 10 out of 20. Oh, make that, what, 11 out of 21? I mean, it's a little higher than we'd like it to be, so that is a little frustrating. So I guess there's really nothing, I'm not gonna get too crazy here, so I guess I will go for the Anchorage. The Overlord of the Floodpits will come out to play. We got plenty of lands here to kind of ditch away for the Overlord. So we got our little Ghostly Dancers here into the Ritual Chamber. That's kind of the, you know, the big shebang of the deck. Seems fine, right? Let's see if they got, even if they like go for the throw on this Anchorage, like, is that really the end of the world? Not really. Honestly, I would kind of prefer it, because that means they are not going to go for the throw on my soul or my Overlord. I do think they have removal here. Okay, no, maybe not. Maybe not at least right now, so that's fine. So map, and we got another map token here, or another land, excuse me. But this Unholy Next is a little scary though. We have to be kind of careful. We can deck ourselves out here because I'm not really running any. Well, I'm not running any demons. So, Soul Partition on our own thing could definitely be something we have to look into. Vine Slasher, sure. Okay. Land, sure, take 2. Yep. Bloodletter of Aclazotz. Okay, so, I mean, I definitely have plenty of things that I can kind of do here. Do I want to Soul Partition anything? I'm not sure why they didn't drop the Bloodletter of Aclazotz before the landfall trigger, so that's interesting. Here's the problem. I mean, I got a lot of land here. I don't know if I can want to try and search with the Overlord of the Floodpits here. Temporary Lockdown can take care of you. Yeah, I think we're gonna swing in here. Why not? I don't think I'm in too much. Oh, now we got a Deadly Cover Up, so now there's like absolutely no worries here. So, sure, whatever. And bang. So now I can actually just Deadly Cover Up. Man, it is kind of tempting though. I mean, I could actually just go for there's so many different choices here. I think we're just gonna Deadly Cover Up. I could Soul Partition my own Floodpits, but I don't think that's really necessary. So we'll go ahead and do this. Deadly Cover Up, sure. Deadly Cover Up and Beza. I don't think it really matters here too much. So, and what do we want to get rid of? It'll probably have to be a Bloodletter of Aclazotz, right? I guess. What you got in your hand? Oh, nothing in your hand. That's pretty great. So, and they also have the Unholy Next like we do. Pretty good card here. But they actually are running demons. So, interesting. Okay. So I think there's not too much to worry about here, all things considered. So I think we'll just drop down the Nashi. Yeah, I understand the temporary lockdown does not really do us any favors in that regard, but I have to be a little careful about my life. Do I want to Soul Partition the Unholy Next thingy? Let's wait one more turn. So we'll go down to 6. I think that's fine. So Soul Partition on the enchantment. I think that seems pretty okay to me. And Fountain Port, sure. Oh, they go for a treasure token. Interesting. That's more expensive though, isn't it? So like, I wonder what's the upside. Why would you do that and not make a fish instead? Okay. Am I crazy? Oh, they didn't want to pay life. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So I guess I will Soul Partition this thingy. Yeah, I'm sure. Because it's just kind of burning us out here. So I think we'll do that. We should, at least theoretically, have some more answers in the meantime. So I guess we'll do this, right? Restless Anchorage. I don't think they can like really one-hit kill us with just out of nowhere, right? I don't think that's how this deck really works. So Nashi, do your thing. Ooh, a Zur. Oh, baby. Nashi into the Zur. You gotta love that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we will do this now, right? Let's go in for the Ritual Chamber and not the Unholy next. I just want the Demon. I just want the Demon, baby. That's right. I guess we might as well do this. Go for you. Map token. All right, baby. Looking good. So next turn, we're going to go in for our lovely Ritual Chamber and then go in for Zur. I don't think there's any way they can, like, Rush of Dread. There's, like, Rush of Dread, but without the Bloodlure of Aclazotz, which we got rid of. I don't think they can just, like, kill us out of nowhere, right? I don't think this is going to work here. I mean, we got two lands here, so I think I just think I have, like, what, Go for the Throat or something like that. Duress? Well, that's not going to get rid of Zur. Duress is not going to get rid of Zur. And Zur is eternally scheming. No scheme necessary. Garabathos. Hello. Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep this. Looks pretty good to me. We do get kind of steamrolled. We got the Elspeth Smite, which of course we like. Man, if you've been living under a rock, another land, I guess I actually will take this. But unless you've been living under a rock, Elspeth Smite has like single-handedly been saving the format from the red ley line of death. So I guess we'll get down the black card here. You know what? Do we need another land? I guess we'll keep it. We are a control deck. There's really no need to get too crazy here. If we're going against mono black, we should probably have the upper hand in this regard. So let's go ahead and get rid of a Mindbreaker here so that we can maybe get this in. That's exactly why we don't really mind this too much. So we do need 4 blue sources, which we do have if we go for Meticulous Archive. Yeah, I think we can rock with this, right? So definitely Lily is annoying. Let's drop our Lily. At this point, I was just raving about how good Elspeth Smite is. I think we can probably say no to this right now. If they do drop like an Unstoppable Slasher, okay, maybe I should kind of held off a little bit here. So now we're getting rid of a plane, or no, we need the planes, excuse me, for the Mindbreaker if we want to flash this in. So definitely important that we go in for the Mindbreaker to untap this. All right, so this is definitely a little scary. Let's go for the +1 beforehand. I am going to keep the white source because we have double white in the deck.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm tired of your secrets, so let's go ahead and ditch this. We do get around Go for the Throat, so let's try this, and fingers crossed this works. Let's go for the Mindbreaker. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're kind of all in on this Mindbreaker here, so please do not have like a Shoot the Sheriff or like Shelly's Edict. Okay, well, Mirrex is completely fine. Do not care about a Mirrex 1 iota, so we get rid of the dreaded Lily, and we do it. Okay. It's no fun when they hit back, but it is fun milling out your opponent and getting rid of their own Lily. That feels absolutely amazing. Big Triumph. Oh, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So now we're only left with this little Mite. Go for the Throat. Well, we're kind of in that same predicament here. Can't get rid of you with that, so I think we'll just chill for now. Okay, but we kind of like, you know, stabilize the board in such a way. So down to, I shouldn't say down, up to 2 poison counters here, but could 3 steps ahead. I could just Soul Partition. Let's just do it. Let's just kind of bite the bullet here. It's not fun, obviously, but they can just go in for another one. It is what it is. Let's see if we can search for a better answer. Another land? I don't think we need land here, so... There will come a point where I will want to just go for three steps ahead and draw, but I don't think we're at that point yet. Obviously, go for the throat is so bad right now, but it is what it is. We can breathe for at least like another, like, probably realistically, 2 turns, I'd say. So, no more lies, of course. Are we gonna fall victim to the Mirrex? This is like a tale. This is a tale old as time. Just a control deck cannot deal with the Mirrex, but hey, it is what it is, and it ain't what it isn't. So we're probably just gonna go in for that again, I would assume. So at this point, we have absolutely no choice. We're gonna have to do this. 3 steps ahead, and that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. So finally got an Aclazotz. Thank goodness we have an Aclazotz to worry about here. Drop this down. If they have removal, we still aren't worried yet, but it becomes increasingly... We would need a board wipe, though. If they just had like a go for the throat or something like that. Duress, sure. So all of our faith is into this Aclazotz now, and a Shelly, honestly, isn't that bad. Is not that bad. We can rock with this. Kind of. It's still pretty bad. Swinging. Okay, well, yeah, I'll definitely do that. 7 poison counters. They are tapped out. A land is just absolutely apocalyptically, horrifically terrible. Let's go ahead and drop you. I don't even really think I want to swing, though. Like, I guess they could discard a land. But then we go up to, what, 9 poison counters? If they only have land in here, that's pretty good. It's kind of greedy. I don't really care about my life total. Shelly's not the problem. It's these mites. I'm going to do it. I know this is extremely greedy. If they only have land in their hand, we do get a... Yes! Thank goodness. Okay, thank goodness we do get this to block a mite. I was going to say, it feels like they just have land in their hand because they would have played it, right? So thank goodness we do at least get to trade with one of these mites. That is pretty huge in my book. But so now we're at 8. That was a huge gamble. I mean, there's no way around it. That was a huge gamble, and we're obviously no more lising this. Absolutely. Not even a second thought in my mind. Another land is apocalyptically, horrifically, horrifyingly terrible. Oh my gosh, we just need this to not be a land so badly. But I'm still going to swing in here. If this is a land, again, we still get to do... yes! Oh my god! Honestly, though, like, that's just luck. I mean, that is just pure luck that this is land. But then again, though, it's like... They would be like, playing it if it was not land. So, I mean... Yeah, absolutely. I don't care about the Shelly. I can match the Shelly's life drain. I cannot match the toxic counters, though. Finally get a 3 steps ahead, sure. Yeah, we're just swinging in. I don't care. We're just swinging in here. All right, Shelly, that's fine. So we're gonna create a Mirrex thingy here. What I could do is actually go for 3 steps ahead. Maybe I do this now, because if this is my plan, we can create a token that's a copy artifact, whatever. I'm gonna have to do that with the Aclazotz. Yeah. I think we can rock with that. Of course, like I said, that having them discard 2 lands was definitely very, very good, because otherwise we'd be kind of just cooked. But Duress, okay, well now is as good a time as any. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's go ahead and counter it, and then we're gonna create a copy of the Aclazotz. I think this is okay. Final answer. So we're gonna create a copy of it. I'm going to keep the copy so that I can block the mite, and then this will become a U. This will become a U. That's what it'll become. I think this is the best move, though. They swing in just with the Shelly. That's completely fine. I think we'll just take that. All right. All things considered, I mean, we still need a little bit of help here. We do have the Farsight Ritual. That should help quite considerably. So I'm going to swing in, baby. Let's swing in. We got the Farsight Ritual to see if we can, like, maybe snag something else. But as you can see, I mean, Aclazotz just took over the game, man. Aclazotz is just one of the best cards, like, ever. I'm not even joking you, so... All right, so we do go up to, they are presenting lethal here right now, so let's go ahead and make sure that we are suited. So what we can do here, Aclazotz. Should we sacrifice the Aclazotz? That would leave us what, 1, 2, 3, 4? I don't think we have to. Like, I don't know. I don't think we have to. Bargain. Like, there's just no way we don't pull an answer of some sort, right? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not convinced. Come on, there's no way. Okay, so got temporary lockdown, Mindskinner, and a Beza. I mean, we could just Beza, right? Hindsight's 2020, but of course we should have gone in for Beza then. Okay, that's fine. We'll go for Beza and a temporary lockdown, I suppose. Maybe a Mindskinner. We actually don't have enough blue for Mindskinner, so I think we'll just say no to that, so. I guess this is fine, right? I think just a 4/5 vanilla. Yeah, we get no benefit from it, but that's fine. Honestly though, if they just top deck into removal, we just lose. It's Deep Cavern Bat, thankfully, thank God, because I mean we just top deck into removal, we would actually just lose here, which is actually pretty sickening, but yeah, hindsight's 2020. There's no way I can actually like blame myself for that. It is worth noting though, if they go for this Deep Cavern Bat though, they can't go for another Mirrex, so this Mirrex pressure has stopped. Gotta be a little careful here. So I think we just swing in with you. If we draw, we take 2 from the Shelly. Then we just get 4 on the life gain here. Okay. Up to 4. Yeah, the flood here is just so nasty. If we drop the floodgate, we take, what, 4? Because we draw 2 cards. At this point, I think we just lose. Wow, I think we're gonna lose here. Hold on. Can we win here? Bring it tapped. We're gonna need to find a way to answer this. So if I go for Floodpits, we can block. We get another blocker, but then I go down to 1 life. So I don't think it's over yet. All right, let's try it out. I think, okay. All right, so Floodpits, we're gonna draw 2, discard 2, but then we go down to 1. We got an Elspeth Smite. I guess we'll just get rid of you. So Shelly's gonna bing us for whatever. Okay. Drop you. End turn. All right, so we're gonna lose life on our upkeep here. So I think the only move here. Let's just wait for let's wait for them to do something here. Deep Cavern Bat. That's the word. There's no way. There's no way you got that lucky. Oh my God. No, I think we lose, right? Well, okay, I guess we can copy Beza. That's crazy. Oh my God, Deep Cavern Bat's the craziest thing here. Hold on. So the only thing we can realistically do is create a token that's a copy of Beza. So let's let this resolve first, because I want to have more bodies. So now that they have it onto the battlefield, now we do this. Create a token that's a copy of Beza. Okay, and then I get to keep. I don't think it really matters here too much, but we'll just keep you, whatever. All right, so now we create more blockers and get that life gain, but we lose the smite. That's pretty bad though. Still, we're still in it. That's the most important part. That Deep Cavern Bat off the top, that was actually really annoying. Okay, we're looking pretty good here. Down to 3. Again though, because we do get to draw, that's crazy how this is working out. But crazy flooded too. I can't swing in with the Floodpits, obviously. Obviously I cannot. So swing in for you. Take 2, go down to 1. Nashi, sure. But then I get my 4 back with the This game has just been wild. Holy. Fortunately, they cannot go for Mirrex, so they don't have enough mana for the Mirrex. Down to 3 you go. Up to 5 I go. I guess we'll just get Nashi down. There's no reason not to. I guess just drop Mirrex for a little bit of extra pressure, I suppose. And are they going to be swinging in? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be blocking all out here. So, no swings. That is phenomenal. Mirrex. Okay. Go down to, what, 3? Now that I gotta go for the throw, okay, so I think this is pretty good here. The only answer here is just to go for the throw on the Shelly. I think we could with temporary lockdown. I don't think that's really the move here. So let's just go for the Shelly. Go for the throw on the Shelly that has been terrorizing this game, and we take it. That was excruciating. What a good game though. Problems in real life. We got problems on Arena right now because we got a pretty good hand. So, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, these are. Come on. You gotta give it up. These animation. I'm a big fan. Hey, in paper, that's the one thing Arena has over paper. I don't see any. I don't see any sleeves. Hold on, I got some sleeves here. I don't see any sleeves. Well, I guess I don't have any sleeves. Okay, but I don't see any sleeves doing that in real life. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right, I guess we're gonna drop you. Nothing too crazy right now. See what we're playing against here. I mean, most people do not play Esper, so I guess we might as well get down the Overlord of the Balemurk. We will have to pay one. Yeah, I don't have any way to not pay, but it's a small price to pay for Salvation. Let's see if you got the Phantom Interference. Or it could just be negate, I suppose, but we'll see. No, we're looking good. Overlord of the Balemurk is going to impend on your doom, and now you really got problems. Now you really got problems, my friend. So, do you take an Aclazotz or a Ghostly Dancers? I think it's probably just still Aclazotz. The Ghostly Dancers is a fun card, but most of the time, this Aclazotz is just speaking of that, I was like, oh, there we go. Here, Aclazotz. Oh man, that's actually kind of hilarious that this ended up just being like right here. But all right, we got an Aclazotz in play and in paper. So, I don't know. Should I go for the Jace? Probably not really. Let's do this so I can go for 3 steps ahead. I think I like that a little bit more. Yeah, 3 steps ahead is one of the best cards like ever, so. Vraska's Fall. Now this changes everything. I'm gonna counter this. I am. I know it seems a little insane. I don't even want to take a, I don't want to take a poison counter. No. So, if they only have proliferate stuff, they're not going to be able to, it's useless because I don't have one to begin with. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, well, never mind. Okay, well, my plan went out the window. Now I got a poison counter. So now I got to be quickly about this. Shooty. That kind of changes the dynamic of this game a lot. Poison is so annoying. So I guess I'm just going to try. They have a bunch of like little things that just kind of screw you up. So I think our win condition now is going to be going in for Jace. And let's go for X equals 4. Did I click X? Okay, yeah. X equals 4. And I'm going to just try and mill you out as much as possible. Because I'm not going to lie. We are looking a little sketchy. All right, that's good. Slow up. This, I know it doesn't seem that bad though, but this deck can really screw you up. So I guess we'll just +1 for now, sure. Even Deadly Cover-Up doesn't do a whole lot here. So I know that I'm being like real, like it doesn't seem like we have any threats to worry about, but I'm telling you, they just rattle off these poison counters, and it gets really frustrating. So I think we do have the Overlord impending, and I do have counter spells, so I think I'll just pass for now. We got the Overlord, and Jace is kind of a win condition, so I'm going to deny them this. I am. Counter target spell, draw 2 cards, sure, whatever. The reason I'm doing this is because I think this is pretty good. We deny them a poison counter and drawing a card. I mean, that feels pretty good. Bring the ending, it is what it is. I guess we actually could have let that open. Ooh, yeah, maybe I should have yeah. I forgot about this card. Because I don't have 3 poison counters, so I could have paid the 2. Ooh, man, that's actually pretty pivotal. Pivotal. I don't know. It was a pivot point. Just Soul Partition the Mirrex. I'm telling you, this is definitely an interesting matchup, though. I guess we'll go for Meticulous Archive. Don't think I really need too much land here. I go for Aclazotz. We still have the Balemurk on the back end here, so if they do have another counter, is it really the end of the world? Probably not. Nah, I guess we just sure. You can be made to obey. Alright, so now we got our Overlord here. I highly doubt they're running, like, board wipes. I mean, I've got 2 things to block your little Might, so I don't think I have to worry about that too much. A lot of times they've been running, what, Anoint with Affliction. But if I don't have enough poison counters for them to use that on... Drown and Ichor, oh my god, so gross. Yeah, that's definitely pretty good. So up to 3. Vraska's Fall, yeah, I think we're gonna have to get rid of, let's get rid of the Jace, because the Overlord can bring it back, and then we get to block this way. So that's actually not that bad. But now we're up to 4. Now I'm up to 4. Ugh, don't like it. Actually, I don't know. Man, we're probably... I'm being a little bit too, like, nervous, though. Like, we're probably fine, right? We could bring back a Ghostly Dancer, but I don't think that's really the move here. It's just going to be the Jace. Let's not get cute here. Yeah, I was a little bit too nervous about that, but we take it. Selena, hello, hello. All right, so this is a little bit of an awkward start here. The Verge is white and blue, and this is not a Plains or an island, but we'll still keep it. We still have removal and a Virtue, so... Even if we, like, can't make use of the No More Lies and the whatever the hell. So another one is a little, you know, definitely feeling the pressure on the lands here. But that's, of course, one of the downsides of running 3 colors. Sometimes you do get kind of goofed up. But now we're looking okay. You know, sometimes even if you don't have anything to activate the Verge, like, you still have this going on. So this is essentially just an island and a Plains. We don't even need the Verges to, like, activate. So we're good, right? Deep Cavern Bat. Yeah, I guess we'll just no more yeah, we'll just no more. Let's just be safe. Let's just normalize this. We could kind of get cute and, like, you know, do this, but I think we'll just hold still. So we got another No More Lies and a 3 steps ahead. So again, just doing control things. Just kind of chill. We just chill and let the opponent try to, like, you know, do stuff. We just chill. That's our job. I like this job. Why don't I play this more? Just put up your hands. Just relax. There we go, baby. All right, Underground River. What else you got here? Oh, Spyglass Siren. Well, I will not counter that. You can have that. You can have an old Spyglass Siren. That does not tickle my fancies one iota. Another No More Lies. Well, now we do have this. So, and even though this Verge is not, like, activated, I don't know what else you really call it, but we still have enough for the temporary lockdown, so... They do have a Restless Reef. They can really punish me if I don't do this now. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. Make sure that we have enough for another No More Lies. But if we don't get rid of the Spyglass Siren... Okay. Vito, Arkanhel, how you doing here? How you doing? Looks pretty good to me. The Mirrex, I mean, sometimes we love the Mirrex and, like, these control matchups, mirror matches. This can absolutely save you, but sometimes it can absolutely screw you. Especially with our double black sources here, double whites, but ooh. Swifty, yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy Elspeth Smite. Nothing too crazy to think about here. So we are going to have to do, oh my god, more Pain Lands. Pain Lands are definitely problematic, but I do want to have the Mirrex for the Liliana, so let's go ahead and just drop the Nashi for now. So lots of pain, but like I said, that is the pleasure of pain, is when you run these kind of nonsensy Esper decks. You want to get cute. There's more pain. Oh no! All right. Well, let's go ahead and swing with the Nashi. Might as well. See if we can get any sort of value here, which we do. We got a little Overlord of Balemurk action, which could be good in another life, but let's go in for the Liliana here. Yeah, we're gonna pay 1, but this Mirrex, hey, the Mirrex saves us on 1 damage here, and you gotta love that.
And you think you can?
And they think they can win, Lily. It's not funny. Alright, so we got Liliana here. We still got a Nashi. Nashi's like pretty much our only like board presency type of card, but I'm out of removal. I don't really like that. Thankfully, I'm okay with that.
I'm not interested in dying today.
I am completely okay with that, but we are all out of removal, and that makes me very nervous. At this point, do I even want... I mean, we do have, what, temporary lockdown? Yeah, we're going to have to swing with the Nashi. It's worth a poke. We have got temporary lockdown. We got Virtue of Persistence. We don't get it, unfortunately, which is pretty brutal. Alright, that's pretty bad. Maybe we should have gone for the Balemurk first, but then I guess we couldn't have got the lockdown, even so. Alright. Let's end the turn. Alright, we're going to pretend. I mean, I guess we don't really have to full control, because we'll hold it priority with Farsight Ritual, but I am going to pretend that I have something scary, even though I don't. Good God, do I not. I don't think they can kill me right now, right? Even a Monstrous Rage double strike, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's pretty terrifying, but I don't think they can kill me here. No? Alright, we're good. Yeah, this is fine. Even with a Monstrous Rage, I think they would have came up a little bit short, but yeah, it's Farsight Ritual here. I'm gonna take, what, 2 pain? Oh my god, the pain! Oh my god, I don't even want to look at it. Oh, that pain is crazy, but we've got to do it. There's our lockdown. I think we just take maybe a non... Yeah, let's do that. So I don't have to pay. Let's do that. So any lands that make us not have to pay is something I'm very, very interested in. So I will get rid of my own Nashi here, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and take our damage with the Nashi before that we part ways with our lovely Ninja Rat. So we get 3 this time, and we still blank, but that's completely fine with me. I'm still going to have to go in for this lovely, lovely temporary lockdown. So we do have to go down to 6, but that is a small price to pay for salvation. Temporary lockdown. Oh, baby, just in time. Nashi, you tried, but we'll take it.